It is official. Football Manager 2021 has completely screwed us over this season. Title literally gone nearly in the blink of an eye. Properly FM'd. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let's get into today's video. Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. Oh my god. It has gone horrendously wrong. Since last episode when we were playing AC Milan in the Cup, the 4-0 victory set us up nicely. We thought, right, Milan's season is done. We will catch them up. We then went to Brescia 4 days later and lost 3-1. We were completely screwed out of it. Just on the basis that Patrick Mourinho, you may remember, you may not, because he wasn't a big part. He's on loan from Porto because I brought him to Porto. He's on loan at Brescia. Not only did he score 2, but this is where Football Manager took the piss a little bit with this goal. Just watch the whip on this, right? So he's shooting here, so look at it from there. From there, it looks like he's going way wide. And then all of a sudden, the last second, it just curled into the corner. To give them a lead after 6 minutes, I thought, right, we can handle that. We can handle that. We then gave them a penalty. Well, the referee, after a VAR check, Mourinho involved again. Just a standard block tackle. Penalty given. They stepped up. Jose Gaya stepped up and put them 2-0 ahead. And then to make matters even worse, we had literally the same scenario. It was a candy down the right. A foul, wasn't a foul, exact same scenario. The ref then went to VAR to the screen and never gave it. Mourinho, of course, then got his second of the game to make it 3-0. Mbappe scored at 3-1 to give us a glimmer, and the game was done. So that put us 4 points behind. We then beat Lecce 2-0, a satisfactory win, no more than that. We've then gone to Bologna, the current champions of Serie A. We were 3-0 up, and then Hubert Gamba scored in the 92nd minute to equalise. The referee disallowed the goal. It then went to VAR. Tapped in, look, I thought it was offside. Referee, look, he's blowing his whistle. It then went to VAR, and I got this. That's right, a goal standing with VAR. I've been screwed out of goals quite a few times. I've never seen this happen. I don't know if Football Manager suddenly tweaked something in the game which has made this happen, because I've had 3 in the last couple of weeks. Let me know down below if you've had this happen to you recently. It just seems to happen more and more often. And it's brilliant. It's brilliant because it's more realistic. Goals disallowed and goals standing. You need that little bit of even balance with VAR. So that's pleasing. But I just thought we had a lifeline in the title race. So basically now, boys, we are 6 points off AC Milan. There we are. We're now in third because Atalanta are going to buzz game in hand though. 6 points off. We have got better head-to-head. So if they lose both of their games, we've got a chance. They are away at Milan after we've played Udinese today. So it could be 1 game. It could be 2 games. It could be 1 game. And then we'll cry for a little bit and then recap and see where we're going to strengthen in the transfer market. I will need your help, I think. We've only been given 60 million to spend because I've been overspending a little bit. Finance-wise, we're 34 in the red. We're 141 million pounds in debt in terms of turnover this season. So I want to get that fixed. Obviously, we made a shitload of money last season. I don't know how we made 138 million pounds last season, but anyway, yeah, we need to make that better. So I think my transfers this summer will be a little bit more clever. I'm only looking at maybe bringing in 4, calling up another couple of young players. But yeah, right. We're going with this, the 5-2-3, just because we've been a little bit off with the 4-2-4. So we're going to go with, we've got Palmieri suspended. I did play Perez in the game against Brescia, and he had an absolute nightmare. So I have been playing Davis and Palmieri, but no Palmieri today, suspended. So we're going to have to go with Perez. We're definitely going to strengthen at left back, someone who can play, because Hernandez is going. We've got Ruggeri, who's not as good as going forward. So we're definitely going to strengthen there. We're going to strengthen in the midfield. Once again, sign another sort of like Perez, who can do box-to-box, deep line playmaker. Davis can do both. Arsic will be sent away. Definitely sold. Palacios as well. Is he wanted? He's wanted, which always helps, by Tottenham. Hopefully we can get some money in. He's worth 64 million. If I can get 40 million for him, I'll be very, very happy. And then we're looking at strengthening, I don't know, maybe another wide player when we go to the 4-2-4. So a left-sided player, a central midfielder, yes. 3 signings and a backup keeper. Probably, though, the backup keeper will be someone coming through the youth system. Okay, it's down to you, boys. It has to be a win. It has to be a win to put a little bit of pressure. I think Milan have Lazio last game of the season. Gattuso's in charge at Udinese, by the way. Yeah, Milan. So Milan have got Napoli next, and then Lazio at home. So there's a slither of a chance. I can't see it. I think it's going to be another trophyless season. No, not trophyless. We did win the Coppa, but no league title again. Really killing me in terms of what we plan to do with this save. It kind of now puts me in, do I stay for 4 years instead of 3? It will always depend on It will always depend on what jobs are available. So we may not just suddenly resign at the end of season 3. We may just see what's about. If there's one of the jobs in either England or Spain, we may then move to it after 3 seasons. But obviously we can't leave here until we win the league title anyway. But I think those 3 signings, if we can get in, will leave us pretty close to where we want to be next season. Akande's put us ahead. His 37th goal of the season. So yeah, we need to sign well, sell well. We've got the 2 tactics. I am happy with the 2 tactics. I think I've dropped a ball with the other one, with the 4-2-4, and changing the other role of the striker. I think I'm just going to put that onto a presser for next season. 2 very high is offside. 2 very high attacking sort of like centre forwards. I don't think the deep line forward in that system works nowhere near as well what it does in this one, which is a 5-2-3. That better be disallowed. It is disallowed. We've had a little bit of a lifeline, a bit of luck. We've had loads of disallowed goals. I've played about 3 games today, and we've had about 4 goals disallowed. We've scored 103 goals, not as many as last year. We scored 129. We've got a better defensive record, though. Right, Vera, Davis drops it on his chest, the big man. Perez, lovely pass. Vera, Mbappe, he's 32nd of the season for the 32-year-old. That's right, he's 32. Kylian Mbappe put us 2-0 ahead before half-time. Right, they've got a free kick straight after. Let's defend it. We do. We're going to break. We do. Marshall Davis, he's going to be key for us, I think, next season. Marshall Davis. Into Mbappe. Finish. Oh, he dinked him absolutely beautifully. Marshall Davis driving from midfield. And then Kylian Mbappe just coolly dinking it over the goalkeeper. Lovely break. 3-0. Job done. Fingers crossed. And then we just hope. Mbappe scored his hat-trick before half-time. This is a bit more like it. Nice little routine, though. Mbappe into Perez. Lovely little side pass into Mbappe. Gets it back and fires it across the goalkeeper. 4-0. Job done. And then we'll just have to wait. Okay, Theo Hernandez. Cleared out. I think Theo's going to pick it up. He does. It's his last episode. Not his last game, his last episode, because he is leaving. I don't know where he's going. He's leaving on a free. He's 33. I was happy for him to leave. It was a natural sort of end, and then it's made me know that we need to go into the transfer market. That's my number 1 position, I think. Definitely in my number 1 position to strengthen next summer. That'll be where we probably won't end up spending most of the money, but that's where I'm going to prioritise most of the money, depending on what's available. Right, Bastoni steps in straight away. Theo into Mbappe. Cross. And Kande's there. There is a wonder kid. There's a couple of wonder kids that I'm looking at as well. There's another Belgian wonder kid who's a centre-forward, left-footed centre-forward. Very much of the Akande mould, but left-footed, so I'm thinking 2 advanced forwards next year. And having them 2, Pepete, offside, of course it is. Not Pepete, Akande, and I'll show you him. I'll show you him once this season is done, and I want you to let me know down in the comments what you think of him. Do we need him? We probably don't, but it does mean that we then can rotate a little bit. We can use Mbappe and Chanchetti out on the left-hand side a little bit. Moise Keane's going. The other dude's going. Remember the non-Greek player. with a Greek name. He's leaving, obviously. But there it is, boys. 4-0. First half smashing. Perfect 10 for Mbappe. And then it's all going to be down to what happens in about 10 seconds. Oh. Again. We've been done. 87 points title last year. 88. Going to be at probably 90 points. Fucking hell. Title's gone, boys. Title has gone. Oh. And the looks here, we've got a battle for third. We've actually got a battle for third to finish off the season. We're not going to do that because I need to go in a quiet room and cry for a little bit. I've got 40 player reports to look at, which is good. Always fun. So this is one of the players that we're looking at. I think I've shown you him before, Lame. I think he's going to be out of our reach. And we don't really need him because we've got a Kande on that right-hand side. We did need a little bit of a left footer. One player that I am looking at, if you can remember, is Rui Montero, a player that I broke through at Porto at the age of about 17. And he's just come into his own. He's now 20 years old and he's looking very, very well. He just doesn't do a lot. To be fair, his stamina and tackling's not bad. He could maybe, work rate's good. He could what's his strength like? Strength's not bad. He could maybe be another option in the central midfield. Can he do box to box? He can. Okay. He could be our option for the fourth choice, not fourth choice, but the fourth central midfielder that we would need in our tactics. Okay, here he is. Jim Van Loon. 19 years old, to be fair. He's just turned 19 as well, look. 17 finishing, 15 dribbling, first touch, technique, mental's good, physical's already 6 foot as well. Pace 16, stamina 16, natural fitness at the age of 19 is very, very good. Acceleration, all good. Left-footed only, so I'm thinking a Kande on the right. Even if we play as a 3, Jim Van Loon on the left of the 3 would work. And get him at 38.5 million. There's an option. So looking at the squad, boys, obviously let's just clear it. One's going, so Tiatis is going, Keane's going, Arsic will be sold, Palacios will be sold. We'll do some work in here. So players such as Marginella, a player that we got as an emergency backup. If we can get like 7 million for him, I think that'd be pretty cool. Bianconi's still wanted. We do need to strengthen. Have we got a decent youth keeper to come through? Our under-20s are very, very small. It doesn't look like it. Oh, he's quite good, actually. He's quite good. We'll probably move him up. Yeah, he can be my number 2, and also he's trained at the club. That's vital, I think. Trained at the club is vital. Takes a little bit of pressure off. So he'll be my number 2. Have we got any other players that are half decent? So Mia Quinson is not quite ready. I maybe have him in the squad as like the 5th midfielder, potentially. Mia Quinson, we have got him on our boys, Vitoria Setubal, who are in 9th. Have had a really poor season on their terms. Down in 9th, mid-table. Portugal looks like they're going to win the league again, going to the last game of the season, but they hopefully will. Oh, they're playing Sporting. Big game. So there's one. So there's a little bit of work to be done, boys. We are going into Season 3 with big pressure. So what I think I am going to do is now, we'll play out Season 3. At the end of Season 3, we'll then make a decision on if there's a club available. We're not going to resign like we did at Porto and just wait for a job. I think we're going to see what becomes available. Does a big job, one of the big 3 in Spain come up, one of the big boys in England pop up, top 6 in England, top 3 in Spain. One of those 9 jobs after Season 3 with Inter, we'll then make a decision. If there's nothing, we'll stay for a 4th and final season. Hopefully by then we've won a league title and then we can move on to the next part of the journey. All right, boys, apologies. Let me know what you think to the changes and the signings we need to make us stronger. We're still going to go with the tactic, the 5-2-3 and the 4-2-4. I can't believe we've been FM'd out of the Scudetto. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. See you later. They tell us lies and